bless your name forever. Thank you, God, for everyone who showed up and for every heart that walked through these doors that we get to point them back to you. We ask, God, that you touch every heart, touch this room, touch this atmosphere, bless the lesson, God, that no heart leaves here the same. And even touch those, God, who hear it via YouTube, that we get a chance to make our imprint in these internet streets. We give you praise for who you are. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, let's do it. We're starting out with gratitude. Gratitude. And Auntie Kay said that she wants to do alphabet gratitude today. So that's what we're doing. We're doing alphabet gratitude. And since Alea has the most, she's locked in and ready to go, and your name starts with the A, you're going to kick us off. All right, so what are you grateful for? Oh, come on, man. There we go. Alea. She's grateful for Alea. B's on you. Who? Respect. We got bed is what she said she was thankful for. So real quick, so what we're doing with the alphabet gratitude is that we are expressing the gratitude with the letter of the alphabet, and we go from A to Z. So Alea started out with apples. Zoe did bed. Sydney's gonna say the couch. I don't know why she said the couch. Stank, what are you grateful for that starts with the letter D? Dad. Oh, let's go. Shout out to Dad. We got E on Michaela.
My English teacher.
English teachers. We're going back to, did you want to participate? Did you want an F? Oh man, thank God for Friday. There you go. G's on you then. God, there we go. H. Something that you're thankful for starts with the letter H. Health? I'm going to pretend you said health. I like hair too. What's next? I?
Ice.
J. Milani. J. Something that you're thankful for starts with the letter J. Jesus is, huh?
Jesus.
You like Jesus because he made you? I love Jesus because he made you too. I'm on K. Courtney. Shout out to Auntie Courtney, wherever she is. What's after K? L?
I think so.
L is on you. She don't have an L, so I'm coming to you. L. Love. Let's get it. M. Music. Good one. N. Nap time. O. Stink. O. Something that starts with the letter O that you're grateful for. Give me something. Come on, Milani. All right. Somebody help her out. Give me an O. She's thinking. Oh, never mind. That is, oh my goodness. We go. It is a circle. All right, it's circle like an O. There you go. We're thankful for donuts. We'll let you have that one. P. Pinterest. Let's go. Q. Yes, you get the Q. Who? Queens. All right, I'll give you that one. R. Something that we're thankful for starts with the letter R. Come on, letter R, thankful. We're almost done with the alphabet. Rice. Shout out to Rice. S.
Sydney.
I knew that was coming. Melanie, I'm skipping you. T. Michaela. Do you have a T? Something that you're thankful for?
Yes.
What is it? All right, I'm skipping you. Tablet. All right, tablet is a good one.
No.
You're not gonna say tablet. What were you gonna say?
I was going to say picture.
We'll go with tablet. All right. Maggie.
Picture.
Melania, start with the letter T, not P.
Yep, we're on you.
But there's a T
Okay,
in
girl.
the
You want
picture.
ukulele?
Ukulele. T-U-V. V is on you. Alea.
Teacher thinking musical instruments.
Musical instruments. Violins. Let's go. Next letter is on you, lady. W. Who? Water? X. Tablets. Donuts.
I'm not Melania.
Thank you for saying that.
Oh, you're welcome, I guess.
What are you thankful for?
Nothing starting with the letter X.
All right, Xavier. We bringing back Xavier again.
Who is that?
I don't know, but we're going to be thankful for him. What's after X? XY. Y on you.
You?
Let's go. Last and never least, the letter Z. Something that you're thankful for.
Right.
Oh, Zoe.
Zoe's the only right answer. I'll take that. I'm grateful for Zoe. All right. We are going to a new verse today. So everyone who has Bibles, we are going, I'm going to read two verses. I'm going to read a verse in Matthew chapter 7, verse 15, verse 15. Matthew chapter 7, verse 15. Zoe or Sydney, or Zoe and Sydney. You get, no, Sydney. Sydney get Galatians. You turn your phone to Galatians. We're going to do Galatians 5:22. And we're going to do Matthew.
You said what? 5:22.
Yes, ma'am. And I'm going to read Matthew chapter 7, verse 15. And y'all let me know when you got it. Big hand is on the 7. Big numbers is 7. Big hand, it's not a clock. Big number is the 7. Small number is the 15, is the verses. All right, y'all locked in? Lonnie, are you locked in? Stank, you locked in? Press pause. All right, let me know, read this, and then you can unpause. All right, y'all with me? So here's what we're about to read. It says, watch out for false prophets. Or in other words, watch out for fake people. Or in other words, watch out for hypocrites. Or in other words, watch out for people who say one thing and do another, right? It says, they come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ferocious wolves. By their fruit, you will recognize them. By their what?
Fruit.
All right, by their fruit, you'll recognize them. Do people pick grapes from thorn bushes or figs from thistles? All right, this verse says, likewise, every good tree bears good fruit. It bears what kind of fruit? It bears good fruit, but a bad tree bears bad fruit. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, and a bad tree cannot bear good fruit. Every tree that does not bear fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. Here's what I want you guys to notice and recognize, right? This verse is telling us, first it tells us to watch out for false people, fake people. Do y'all know any fake people? Do y'all know any fake people who say they're going to do one thing, but end up doing something else? All right. What did that verse says that you will know a person by their what? You will know a person by their what? Thank you, Zoe. You will know a person by their fruit. So Michaela honored me by drawing a tree up here. If I was to put something that resembled the apple, and don't laugh at me, these are apples. Thank you very much. Look at me drawing in the white so I don't mess up the beautiful part that she did. There we go. If I hung apples from this tree, what does this make this tree? Thank you, Alea. It makes it an apple tree. If I turn these into grapes, these now it's a bushel of grapes. Yeah, these are grapes. Grapes growing out of trees. These are grapes now. if I turn these into this, now, is this still an apple tree?
No.
It's not?
Well, it has some apples.
It has some apples. I didn't finish making the rest of them grapes. How about this? How about this? How about I erase it?
It's
It's not an apple. How about I erase this apple as best I can, and I make these oranges. All right. Now I'm making them oranges. These are my oranges. Don't pay it no never mind that they look just like the apples. That's besides the point. But now these are oranges. And you can tell they're oranges because they got longer stems on them than the apples do. Now,
I think it's the other way.
you think it's the other way around? Now, I've changed the fruit, right? I changed the fruit, but I didn't change the name. I changed the fruit, what it looks like on the outside, but I'm still calling it an apple tree. Is this an apple tree?
yeah. No.
Why wouldn't it be an apple tree? If I said this is an apple tree and I hung oranges on the apple tree, how do I know this is an apple tree and not an orange tree?
Because what?
How do I know what kind of tree this is?
Oh, because it has oranges instead of apples.
It has oranges instead of apples. Say more about that. The fruit. The fruit describes it and tells everything that you are. The fruit tells the kind of person that you are, the kind of character that you are, how you get down and how you do what you do. It's all judged by the fruit. Everybody see the fruit? We can judge and recognize what the tree is and also who people are, all by the fruit. All right, now look at Galatians. Let's go over to Galatians real quick. Galatians. Flip over to Galatians. Sydney was already over there. So she's going to read verse 22. Let's go. It's exactly right, Alea. So read verse 22, please, in your loud voice so everybody can hear you.
But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control.
There we go. So this tells you the kind of spirit the kind of fruit rather, that you will have if you are walking by this right here, right? If you're being the kind of person that is walking according to the Bible and doing things how you should, right? There are fruit that should show you how you recognize. And what were those fruit? Who? She just read them. It was love. What was the second one, Zoe? Joy. Third.
Peace.
Hold on. I'm glad y'all know all y'all fruit of the Spirit. Okay. Light flex. Patience. What is it? Love. Joy. Peace. Patience.
Kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness,
Goodness.
and self-control.
Kindness.
It's the same thing as patience.
It is. Self-control. How many? I'm missing. This is only 7. What am I missing?
Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness.
Thank you.
faithfulness, and self-control.
Gentleness and faithfulness.
Faithfulness and self.
All right. So here's what we are doing. We are doing each one of these, right, for the next family meeting. Today we're going to tackle this one right here. Who knows what this one is? Huh? Which one am I missing? Thank you.
Good job, Cody.
Really.
Good job.
So that's
How many fruit of the Spirit are there? There are 9 fruit of the Spirit. That last verse I said, it says to watch out for people who say one thing and totally live a whole different life, right? Who are one way when y'all here at the house, and then when y'all get out of our sight, y'all turn into totally different people. The Bible says to watch out for them kind of people, right? They call them false prophets. They call them fake, right? They said that you will know people by their fruit. These are the fruit and the 9 fruit that we want to be known for. If somebody is saying, I'm looking at Alea, or I'm looking at Zoe, or I'm looking at Sid or Zoe, and I be like, and they look at the fruit that's on their tree, these are the fruit that you want to have and that you're exemplifying day in and day out. You want to have on your tree, on your person, the fruit of love. You want to have the fruit of joy. You want to have the fruit of patience. That means day in and day out, we are actively practicing these fruit of the Spirit. All right? So the one that we're going to talk about today is going to be love. What does it mean to love? What does it mean to love? Ooh, how do I know I'm operating in that fruit if I'm operating in a love fruit, what does that even mean? How do I do it? Alea, how do I do it? What does it even mean to operate and I'm exemplifying love? What does that look like?
Like
Like
you're being like kind.
like you're being kind to people, but we already got kindness on the board. What's the difference between love and kindness?
Love is like more like hug.
Love is more like hugs. All right, and then what's kindness?
Kind is like helping someone.
Oh, I like it. I like it. Zoe, what are you gonna say in the difference between how do I know if I'm loving and actually using this fruit of love? See it, Michaela, help her out. Huh? You love like you're supposed to love everybody? You are supposed to love everybody. So if I say go love everybody, what am I doing? I'm loving them, but how? What does it look like?
Like, show, just do it.
Am I throwing water balloons at them?
No.
Am I pranking them? Am I trolling the whole time? What does that mean to love? What am I doing? What does it look like? It looks like what?
She's like you're loving. And to know what is
It's supposed to say intentional.
it? Intentional.
Yeah, intentional acts. All right. If we're doing love right, we're doing actions on purpose that can be a blessing to other people in our world, right? And that's what makes love different. Is love number one, like it has no boundaries to where you can go for a person, right? Love also is intentional, which makes a difference. I think with kindness, and this is just Nino talking, right? So I think the difference between loveness and kindness is just like I see you on the street and like you are random and I'm like, hey, how you doing? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, ma'am. No, sir. Right? I'm being kind, right? But love, I think you are on purpose saying, I'm going to do this for Sydney and love her no matter what. I'm going to love Sydney no matter how she treats me or what she says to me. I am choosing and making a choice and being intentional with some sort of act on my love, right? And that's the difference between love. We talk about around here all the time, and we even have a value of love. What are our 3 things that we do with love? What are the 3 things that we do with love?
Love God, love yourself.
Thank you, Sydney. These 3 things is what we need to be doing at all times. What does it mean to love God?
Be a Christian.
So if I got intentional acts, which is what we said love was, is doing it on purpose, right? Doing it even when I don't feel like it, I am exemplifying love. What are intentional acts that I can give to God?
Going to church.
I like that one. What are some other ones that we can? Intentional acts, huh?
Read the Bible.
Reading our Bibles. Oh, okay. What are some other intentional acts?
Praying.
Huh? Praying is a very good one.
Being obedient.
Being obedient. That's how you show love to God. That's a very intentional act. So if this is the love, if this is love fruit that we putting on our tree, and we exemplifying this, we should find opportunities every day, right, to show love to God, and to do it on purpose, right? So if we are practicing these things, how many of y'all have practiced doing those things that y'all just said? Don't worry about it. Yeah. Right? Yeah, you did. On purpose, going to church. On purpose, reading your word. On purpose, participating in prayer and worship, right? These are intentional acts, all right? So we talk about love God all the time. What's the second one? Love yourself. All right. What are some intentional acts that you can do to yourself to show love to yourself? And Michaela, you've been way too quiet, so I need to answer from you.
Self-hugs.
Self-hugs is a necessity. That's exactly right. Think positive things. These are great answers. Also not coming from Michaela, who has been too quiet. Taking a break. I like that, right? You need a break? Maybe, you know, I don't get my nails done, but maybe getting your nails done. Kay is saying a massage, right? Pedicures, if that's how you get down. Going to get your hair done. Really, right?
Get your lashes done too.
Getting your lashes done. I don't know if that's an intentional act of showing love to yourself. But you do want to treat yourself well. You want to be intentional with how you treat yourself. And intentional with doing things that bring a smile and joy and fills your bucket as well. All right? Make sense? All right, so we got love God, love yourself, and please, what's the last one?
Love others.
How do we show intentional acts of love to other people?
Like, don't be mean to people.
Don't be mean to people is a very good one. Man, nobody likes that kind of person, right? We're not being mean. What else does it mean?
Again, help people if they get hurt.
Helping people. What about the story that we had a couple? Oh, what'd you get?
I was gonna say like helping people even if it's like inconvenient for you.
Ooh, helping people even when it's inconvenient for you. That's a bar. What do y'all be doing? Whatever that was. Y'all clocked it or whatever you call that stuff. Right? So like all those are great examples of how you can show love to other people. The problem, right? The thing that we got to work on with loving other people is how treating other people outside of our house better than we treat the people in our house. Man, we got it somewhere around twisted and turned to where we show respect and authority to people outside your house, which you should do, but you start with your house. You start practicing inside your house. I don't know, when your mom or dad tells you to do something, how many times should it take for you to do it?
No.
It's just one time, Lay. Thank you. You should be moving the first time you're asked. The first time. Everybody say first time. They act like they didn't hear me that time. Y'all heard it. They act like they didn't hear me. Everybody in the room say first time. Thank you. That way I know you heard me. Y'all should be doing it the first time. That's how you show honor to the people who are taking you to school every day and taking you to work every day and buying you clothes and getting your hair done and getting your hair cut, right? That's how we show honor to the people who are in our world. We want to show honor and love to everybody that we come across. We want those intentional acts of love to everybody that we come across. But let's start in our house, right? Let's practice and build this fruit, right? And not be hypocrites, not be fake people, but actually be the same person and the same type of person no matter where we are. All right? So love is our first fruit of the Spirit that we talked about today. We're going to tackle the other 8. I can tell that you guys already know the fruit of the Spirit, so I'm going to have to come up with a homework assignment that's a little bit tougher. Because y'all were rattling off all 9 of those fruit of the Spirit.
No, 'cause we were just reading it, that's all.
Oh, is that what it was? Because you were reading it? So we're going to come up with a very fun homework assignment with the fruit of love so we can practicing how much we love.
We should do.
All right?
We should do what?
Everybody with it? Let's get to it. Man, I hate to erase this tree because you did a great job on this tree. All right. I'm taking a break from the personal financial statement just for today. Because y'all said something in our last meeting, and I want to tackle, and I want to talk about it. All right. We talked about this word, right? What's another name for this word? What does this word mean? What's another word for it? Lay, what's another word for it?
What is you doing?
Oh, Lord, Lay.
It's
Huh?
in there somewhere.
Who?
Income.
No, that's not what I'm looking for. Income is not what I'm looking for. How would you define this word? If somebody came up and said, what's an asset? Thank you. It is something of value. Do y'all remember us having that conversation about value?
Yeah.
Maybe y'all remember us talking more so about value and then value in terms of how much you get paid, right? And then on the job. Do y'all remember? Do y'all remember us assigning? Do y'all remember us assigning job amounts to what you do? Huh? You do remind us assigning value to what we do. So here's what caught my eye that I wanted to talk about and make sure that y'all understand. Because I had these conversations every day, but I don't have these conversations every day with y'all. And I want to make sure that I, for lack of better ways of saying it, drill it over and over in your brains. This theory on value. All right. So pretend for a minute that value, right? That you guys were the assets. This is ZOE. All right. There we go. This is ZOE. Accent mark and everything. Now, Zoe is going to get a job. We about to hire her at we hiring her at no. We hiring her at Chipotle Light. You know what? I'm not using Chipotle's name. I'm erasing that. Yeah, exactly. They don't know us like that. Let's go family meeting, unlimited. That's what we're hiring her at, all right? She's starting out at entry-level position. What's the entry-level salary for Zoe? She's going to be making $5 an hour.
What? $5? That's not even entry.
That's how much you making $5 an hour for entry. Your job is the oh no. Your job is to make sure we have lights on time. Make sure you got cameras set up on time for family meeting. Make sure Melanie is not distracting us during family meetings. For $5, this is what you get paid, right? And she going bankrupt.
She got to quit.
and we're gonna have you. We need at least 10 hours of work out of you every week.
10 hours of work.
A minimum for this job at Family Meeting Unlimited. All right. So that's your job. That's what we hired you for. Y'all messed up over the 5. I need y'all to lock in. I need y'all to 50. Look at you doing the quick math. So that's right. In the whole week, what is she going to get? She gonna get what, Sid? She gonna make $50. That Cash App, PayPal gonna hit different with the $50 that we gonna add to her Cash App in a given week. She gonna make 50. All right. So, but this is the entry level position. This is how she started out as, right? And we telling Zoe, there's an opportunity to make more money. We want to add more to here, but first, in order to do that, you have to increase this here. You have to increase your value, right? Your paycheck and what they pay you is equal to your value and what you add to any room you go into, right? So that's a perfect example, right? Think about when you start the jobs early on in the fast food restaurants, right? And they're just like, all right, you're gonna start stacking cups, right? And they pay you, I don't know, $2 an hour. So how do we add more here so we can get it to equal more down here? So we gotta first of all know that we work more, all right? And I love that all of y'all know your value. All right. I like that all of y'all was just like, oh, $5. I don't know if there was more of an indictment that y'all just real blessed individuals and y'all can't think of anything to do with $5, or if y'all really knew that this was an entry level position and it wasn't enough for what y'all bring to the table. I'm gonna hope it's the latter. All right. So the first thing that y'all got to do is know y'all value, right? And as we increase our value, we have to add more of these every day.
Skills.
What does it mean to increase our skill set?
Like learning more things.
Huh? Oh, you smart girl. It means learning more things. It means learning more things. I like how you said that. Learning more things. I'm just gonna put learning. All right. So this is a perfect example, right? So let's say she started scooting Melanie out the way, and she started setting up the cameras and the lights. But now she's improving her skill set where she's learning more things. Let's say now Zoe now knows how to set up the lights. She now knows how to go on YouTube and make it go live. All right. She now knows how to add music to the videos or do social media. She's adding to her skill set. So now we're gonna say, Zoe, we can't keep paying you $5 an hour. You've learned how to do a little bit more. Now we're gonna that girl out here. We done added $10 per hour to what she does, right? Your skill set is the most important thing, and how you develop your skill set is that I can teach you. It doesn't matter what you guys want to go into, right? If you start drawing, make it, right? Be the best artist. Figure out how to not only draw digitally, I'm going to get that word out, but I draw on paper as well. I not only know how to draw, I don't know, you're going to have to help me with artist stuff in books, but I learned how to do it the other way. Sydney, same way, right? Whatever you do and put your hands to, you have to practice it with these, right? The good Lord gave you 2 hands to practice, and he gave us 2 hands to practice our skill set. Hold on, Lay. More than just talking on the phone. And this is really important for the 3 of you who are about to graduate, because what happens from this point is people start making it mandatory for you to learn more, and it becomes optional. Now, if it's an option and I just don't feel like it, oh, okay, I stay in the bed. But then when you stay in the bed, just because you don't feel like learning more and learning how to improve your skill set, what they do is say, you can sit in the bed all you want. TikTok and dance away them videos all you want. And they take the one around there and they say, I need for you to be at work at 11 o'clock. Getting that right there. And you looking like, I can't do nothing with $5. Well, the skill set or the value that you're bringing to the business says to me that you're only worth $5, right? You're only worth $5 because you hadn't cracked your book open. You hadn't gone to class. You hadn't taken an extra class, right? You hadn't chosen what's optional now that you've graduated and added to it. Here's the other thing that you guys are going to need. What does it mean to have experience? You defining the word with the word? What? The amount of time practicing the skill. That's good, girl. The amount of time practicing your skill. Now, if I'm like Lele, right? I'm not just a flyer. Now I can fly. I can do bass. I can do whatever the twirly thing, somersaults in the middle of it. Now I'm adding more value because I can do more flips, right? Y'all see what I'm saying? And now, Lay, it's about practicing. How many times, right? If they just throw me in the air and I go in the air one time, that's my first time being in the air. You know, your toe touch is all right. But now if I practice the whole week, I've done it 10 times. I'm 10 times better than when I started, and I got 10 times more experience because they've thrown me in the air as a flyer 10 more times. Same thing with drawing. Same thing with nursing. Same thing with those skill sets and the procedures that you were practicing, right? When I first started, I don't know how to get them out of the bed. I don't know how to turn them. I don't know how to do any of this stuff in that class. But by the time I get to my 5th time doing it, I'm flipping them patients like a pancake. You're getting them around, getting in out the bed, changing the sheets, and you know it because you've had time at your craft. All right? I'm telling you, skill set and learning every day, right? Again, please pick up a book, man. A book, a seminar, a YouTube class. It goes from this right here. Now I'm adding experience, and I've been doing it for a while. I'm seasoned. They start putting these twos in front of my number. This look a little better? It's getting a little better? All right, so what about this? So I've added my skill sets. I'm learning. I'm adding experience. What about this one right here? What about this? What about the people I hang around? My team, my gang, my friends, the people in my circle. Man, if you were a $25 an hour value type of person, right? Hanging around all the time, the $5, you know what they're gonna say? You can judge a tree by its fruit. That's what they're gonna say. They're gonna say you're hanging around the people with $5 fruit going around, and not the people who are $25 fruit, right? They're gonna say that you need to go and change your company. Who you hang around is important. Who you hang around makes a difference, right? And the people around you can encourage you to do better. They can be on your team going, Zoe, you can do it. You can go get that degree. You can go get that whatever it was. One of the things that I loved about Sid when Zoe first got into class, Sidney said, Zoe, you can do that. You just like my mama. You smart like my mama. She is smart like her. But she encouraged her, right? You need people in your circle to say, man, you can do it. And man, if you fell down one time, you need somebody else to say, it's going to be all right. Get on up and we're going to try again tomorrow, right? Who you hang around matters. Now I'm hanging around other people who have experience, hanging around other people who are reading and picking up books, hanging around other people who know their value. And now we're starting to change this number. Ooh, it's getting for real. I'm adding to my value and what I do and what I bring because of the people I hang around, because of the books I read, because of the experience that I have, right? The knowledge base, all of this stuff makes a difference. Lastly, these people matter too, right? Not only is your friend important, but who you have pouring into you, right? Who's your guide? Who's the person that's saying, man, this is how you do the nursing activity, and this is how you do the flips, and this is how you draw on the board, right? You need people who has experience, who can show you how to get it done. And see what happens when you got a mentor that's depositing to you. You, how do I say that? By proxy, get some of their experience, because they have so much experience in how to do it. They can tell you the ins and outs of what to do and what not to do. So you gain some of their experience by having the right people pour into your life, right? And even until you get mentors, do you know who the greatest mentors are in your life while you get started? She pointed to God. Thank you. Yeah. Some parents, right? But we got some parents out here really pointing into you, right? Really trying to see you win, really want to see you increase your value. And we're going from $5, we're going up. We're going up because we know our worth, right? So when you get to this level of value, that same attitude y'all have, if I tried to start paying you $5, you'd be like, whoa. I appreciate you offering me this job at Family Unlimited, but I'm no longer a $5 employee. I know my value, and I know what I can bring to your company or what I can bring to whatever it is. It doesn't matter if it's a team. It doesn't matter if it's a job. It doesn't matter if it's a school. It doesn't matter if it's your house, right? You add value to every room that you go into by proxy of who you are. You add value to the room. All right? Make sense? I didn't see anybody taking notes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this on the board. And I want y'all to at least take a snapshot with your phone so that y'all can look over there and know how y'all add value to any room. All right? Make sense? Make sense. Man, let's do this. We did it. Under 45 minutes, we did it. I appreciate you guys joining in. Thank you for coming to the first episode of our premiere. We look forward to many more episodes. And until next time, leave it better than you found it.